Celsius Fahrenheit table project allows the user to enter a low Celsius temperature, in this case my default is 0, and a high Celsius temperature, and I put a default in 100, and the increments at which we want to generate this table, and the default here is 1. So I can click the build table, and it's going to show me the Celsius temperature and the corresponding Fahrenheit temperature, going from the freezing point in this case, 0 and 32 degrees Fahrenheit, all the way to 100 degrees Celsius and 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which is boiling. Sometimes though I might want a smaller table, so I want to go from 0 to 10, and I can get just those values, or perhaps I want this in half-degree increments, or even more precisely, maybe I want to go from 8 to 10, but I want these in 0.1 increments. So I have a lot of control in how this table is built just from these three input values. And that's the assignment you have before you. Let's take a look at the assignment instructions. So here are the instructions in Canvas, and the instructions here is a PDF. I'll click on that in a minute. There's also an exe where you can play around with it and see what this should do. One thing, of course, to remember is make sure your table is using a monospace font like Courier or Courier New. And I do have a video here you can refer back to O2M as far as columnar output. That might be helpful. I use pad left to put everything in columns so I get a nice even spacing. Let me jump over to the PDF. Just because it's a little bit easier to see this in the PDF, I do give you the calculation for converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. So you're taking the Celsius temperature times 1.8 and adding 32 to that value to get the Fahrenheit temperature. And this assignment is worth 3 points using pad left, using repetition structure, and your GUI interface. And this is a very simple assignment. Your code, well, it's going to be about 15 lines of code, probably 20 max. You can probably do it in less than 15. I hope you enjoy the Celsius to Fahrenheit table challenge.